back to my channel. I really have to work on an introduction for this channel, but I have the name, but I don't have the introduction. So that's a work in progress that y'all covered. But really what I wanted to talk about was actually change in a way or in a sense where for the time like in my life, right, I've heard people say to me because as I'm building a relationship with God, because I know precisely what I want. I hope to walk in the path that is directed and made for me. So yes, I am building my relationship with God stronger than ever. But sometimes we do fall off. But I don't want to do the falling off, if you get what I'm saying. And actually it's not so bad following in God's, but it is hard. It's not easy. Nothing in life comes easy, because yes, we all know it's not easy, if you knew where I was. But so as I learn things every day, so what and one of the recent things that I've consciously learned is when, because in my life I've heard people tell me, say for example someone likes me or a guy likes me, he will say, if you and me are together, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change this, I'm going to work, I'm going to get a house, like I'm not necessarily trying to be with that person, but at the same time that person is just, demonstrating their plans. But their plans are not my plans, because I do have my plans for my life. But everyone loves to plan and loves to even like visionize things. First of all, you can't really, and it's a thing, you would say, okay, I would love to be with that girl, I will make her my wife whole time. This girl has her guy that she's in love with, she's probably engaged, so your plan and people's plan are not the same. So that's one thing. And then still I feel like this whole talk about, yes, I'm going to change, because like when you and I are together, I'm going to change, I might stop drinking, I might stop smoking, or even the talks as to where there's a new family member, for example, there's a baby on the way. Some people will be like, yeah, I'm going to change, I'm going to work, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to be extra present. I understand that people will say those things, they want to change for those things, but I really had it written down. The phone is dead, so yeah, I don't know where the charger is right now. I do have my PC. Hold that thought for a second. So I feel like sometimes, I'm gonna get there when I get it on. Okay, so I think it's a little too bright for the camera. I don't have two ring lights on there. Okay, that should do. So yeah, so as I was saying, right, changing, you don't change for people, you change for you. And that's how I feel deeply, you change for you, for the better, like to better yourself, to be a better person. And you change as well for God. The first person you change for is not a man or a woman necessarily. I mean, if you have terrible ways and you like to change those ways, because you don't want to see yourself being that person you used to be when you're with them. You want to be a different person with them, but you don't change for them. You don't like tell someone, yes, if we get together, you don't wait until you meet someone to change. you change for you. So I've heard it in my life, I mean, the change for because the baby's coming. Example, we hear it all over. Or I would hear some people say, if they get a child, they would stop doing this. First of all, like I said, even a baby cannot help you. A child is innocent, yes, but a child cannot help you, because the whole thing about, I mean, the child could, but you have to add God in it. That's how I feel. So so yeah, it's three things for me. It's a bad idea to even do it for someone else, because first of all, you do it for you. All right, because tomorrow that person leaves, it's like, okay, I changed for her or him, he's gone, so back to the no. Do it for you, and you'll feel extra, like extra ounce. You feel extra better on the inside if you did it for you first. And if he or she leaves, all you would have to do is love yourself for who you became, if you understand the sense. Because like I wrote down here, I just said it, but I'm going to state the three facts. You do it for you, 1. 2, for your relationship with God. And 3, most certainly not without God. Because I do listen to motivational speeches and stuff. And as Steve Harvey, everyone knows Steve Harvey, everyone knows Steve Harvey. He said, you can't do it without God. Anyone who did without God, show us. So the message behind of this, yes, I just explained it, but I'm going to actually give the message. Most of these things, people would promise to others, like they want to change for you, and you don't owe it to a stranger. Like you want to be with this person, you don't owe it to them, you owe it to yourself first, and most importantly, you owe it to God. And once again, that's how I feel, and I'm just here to share it. And yeah, if you feel the same way, comment. I mean, if you don't, comment too. Good debate. If you have any question, comment. But that's about it for me. I feel like God did not create you to change your ways for people in order for them to accept you. That's another thing. If you want someone to accept you, you don't have to change who you are. Whether you're good or bad, you don't change for people. You change for you first. And it's really a kind of bad concept, because if you keep fooling yourself, and yes, this is it. If you keep fooling yourself into changing because you want to be with this one, you want to be with that one, you want to impress this one, you want to impress that one, you're going to find yourself in the same miserable place, because you're going to be in the same spot. You're going to be miserable, you're going to be unhappy, because the whole thing about it is you're trying to pour a certain essence, how I want to say it, like you're trying to do it for others, but you're not thinking about doing it for you. So when I hear people say, yes, they can change because this, that be the case, like people do tell it to me, I mean, like people say I'm a beautiful young lady, yes, and this one would love to do this, do that, be this, be that, but first of all, I'm someone, I can't have, like their friend zone. First of all, you don't have a friend zone. I just don't want nothing to do with you. But we gotta keep it cool, steady, whatever the case may be. But I'm a one man type of girl. I don't do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I just listen to people talk, So, but this is really my comment on this, my opinion on it. I feel like yeah, you don't change your ways for people. I just wanted to share it too, because you're changing for someone before yourself. Think about that. And trust me, this is my last note on this. As I, for one, am building my relationship with God. Now, trust me, I've been a God person for years, right? I used to go to church. Yeah, used to is very strong, eh? Used to is a strong word, eh? But yeah, it was like basically school was stressful and everything, and church wasn't church wasn't the first place I was going because school was getting rough, and I would stay home, study, do what I had to do, so I wouldn't really get opportunities to go to church. And some days I just would take my time and rest because I mean school was complicated, you know, but it's still not an excuse. But as I am building my relationship with God every day, I do learn and I understand more and more and more things. I am wise, I'm not stupid, I'm not, you know, but we learn every day. So I learn every day, I learn something new every day. The Bible, it learns you a lot. It learns you a lot. And I will end off my video here. And I will let you guys, I will see you guys in the next video. I do have videos to post, but editing is kind of on the, you know, the editing is slow. I'm new to this, you know, so, and then sometimes it's so much to do while editing. I do have my kids that I deal with too, so that's another thing. So I wouldn't really have the time, and sometimes I'm tired, but I really want to get those videos out for my phone, start loading up with videos for no reason. But see you guys next video, and bye.